Alright, what's up everybody? Cash here, bringing you a little bit of my 1v1 Premier League kind of last week. Predictions, thoughts about playoffs, stuff like that. This will probably be relatively quick. So first things first, we'll take a look at the standings. This is the last week. As you can see here, week 7, and then top 4 teams make the playoffs. So here's my team. As you can see, here's Willard and me. We are 5-1. So we've already made it. How it works is, so this is wins, ties, losses. If you win, you get 2 points. If you lose, you get 0. If you tie, you get 1. Differential is like game differential between wins and losses. So like here we went 2-6, so that's -4. Then here we went 6-2, so that's +4. Pretty simple. So here are the standings right now. Pretty close race this year. As it stands, the Go-Goats are out. So most they can finish with is 4 points, which will at this point not get you in the playoffs. And we are definitely in because we have 10. And there's no way that 10 will be at the bottom. So yeah, the rest of these teams here are all technically fighting for a spot. I haven't looked at all of the playoff scenarios, but we're going to take a look at them now. And I'm going to decide who I think's going to make it, who I think won't make it. And yeah, we'll just leave it at that. Next team in second place, Metro Boomin Rays. They have a really good advantage because they're already 2 points up. So they can really only lose in like tiebreaker scenarios, and I don't even know if they could lose in tiebreaker scenarios. Go-Goats or Peers. They could. They could technically not make it if every single one of these teams wins and then is ahead of them at points, but that's oh wait, can that even happen? Yeah, more Hughes. Yeah, it could. It could technically happen. And then they get differentialed, but their differential is pretty high, so we would really need to kill them, which I don't think will happen. So I would pretty much say that the Metro Boomin Rays are definitely going to be in. They're playing us this week. They are coming off of a... Well, they won last week by 1 versus the Terrors. They're playing us, and I give them a pretty good shot at making it. So far we got 2 teams to playoffs. Then we got Dragapults at 6 points, Terrors at 6 points, Picos at 6 points. So a lot of these teams are like kind of in control of their own destiny. If you win, you've got a pretty good shot at making it. I mean, if they all win, it's going to come down to differential, and the Dragapults are in the lead with that, so they have a slight advantage. But if you lose, you're probably out, right? So let's see who everyone's playing. Dragapults are playing the Rhyperiors. The Terrors are playing the Go-Goats. The Picos are playing the Dustox. And, if we look at the last few weeks here, right? Like, the Picos just came off 2 brutal losses back-to-back. Just, like, smacked. Which is not great for your team's confidence. And they're playing the Dustox, who are on the rise. Here are the Dustox. They just had a huge week last week. Confidence at a high, trying to make a good playoff push here. So I think that's like kind of a highlight matchup. The Rhyperiors have, I mean, you can see right here, absolutely smacked, barely won versus the worst team, absolutely smacked. So I think, I mean, if I was a betting man, I'm betting the Rhyperiors aren't making it. So that basically makes this. There are 2 spots for 1, 2, 3, 4 teams, right? That's kind of where this is going to come down, and I'm going to go through the matchups now, kind of say what I think and who's going to win, and we'll try to figure out who's going to actually make the playoffs and who won't. So we don't have technically not have first seed locked if we lose 7-1. Then we'd be second. And I honestly don't care about first or second because I think we're the best team. So I'll play anybody, in my opinion. But so yeah, that's just what I think. All right, so let's go. We're gonna go my matchup first because as you can see, we have a lot of people playing stuff they don't normally play. Waylaid's still playing his normal stuff, but everyone else is kind of switching it up. Frosty is playing kind of his normal thing too, but he hasn't played every week, so we're kind of just giving some people just wanted a break, just since we've already clinched the playoffs. It's kind of good to just have a relaxing week where you don't have to build and worry about your team or worry about like your opponents. So everyone on our team's just going to be kind of chilling this week. So I won't really go through all these because Metro Boomin Rays should be trying their hardest because if they lose and we blow them out, they could still possibly not make it. So they're probably still going to be trying. And they probably want first seed too, so there's definitely no reason they wouldn't be trying. So I'm not going to predict all of these because I just don't know what's going to happen. Because I don't really know how serious all these games are going to be taken. But let's go to the games that actually matter. So Morpheko's Dustox. We've got Nai versus I don't know how to pronounce this. Cantus. So Nelly has been on a pretty good, doing a lot better than the start. Also had a pretty good series for seasonal that I watched recently. I think they're kind of on the up and up. Captain of their team that's making kind of a push here. Cantus just played Waylaid and honestly got hacked and lost. So that wasn't really any fault of his or hers. But I would still probably, I don't know. I'd probably give like a very slight edge to Nyala here. Nah, I think I'm pronouncing that right. I'm going like a 55-45 type of split, in my opinion. Next matchup, Toll versus Maxi. I'm pretty sure Toll wins. He has been playing really well. I played Sun Moon games versus them yesterday, and they definitely won more than me. So I'm going to give it to the Hee. I think that they'll be able to win that. Zio Trip versus Smelly Socks. I think this is actually going to be a really good game. I feel like both these guys are kind of more up-and-coming players. And I don't know I don't really know who I'm going to pick. I'm going to give a slight edge to Zio Trip, maybe. But I definitely think that will be one of the better series to watch. For sure. Next. Alexam versus LKJC. I think TDA is like really determined to win and make the playoffs, and will be trying like super try hard. So I'm gonna give it to him. Next we've got James versus Le Creme Brulee. So it's VGs, obviously all. That's gonna be. I think this is gonna be the other really good matchup of. Actually, there's three matchups I think will be good in here. This is the second one. I think this one could also go either way. I think VG's been playing pretty well, and I probably give a slight edge to him here. But I mean, obviously, I've seen James play a lot. I played World Cup with him, and he's pretty good too. So I think this is also gonna be like a super close one. I'm gonna give us like a slight edge to VG, or us. Joker Whale. This is the last game that I think is gonna be really good. Two more experienced tour players. I think it's hard to say what's really going to happen in this one. Joker's been dealing with some in real life stuff, and I know that can definitely get in your head and make series harder, but I feel like he's still actually been playing really well and winning. So I'm going to probably give slight edge to Joker, like super slight. That one also could go either way. Black-White, I've got Stable versus Avarice. Avarice just won, I'm pretty sure, but I feel like Stable's been just playing like absolutely psychopath and winning, so I'm going to just give that one to Stable. And then we got Yami Magma down here versus DJ Illuminati. I don't know literally anything about DPP at all. I couldn't even ghost if I wanted to. I know that little about it, but I don't know. I don't have no idea how DJ Illuminati's been playing. I feel like Yami Magma's going to be like really motivated this week to try to win for the squad. So You give that one to Magma as well. And that gives me how many over here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So a 5-3 Dustox is my prediction. 5-3 Dustox. Let's move it up. Tea Time Terror, Go-Goats. So Go-Goats are out, so they're kind of just playing for fun. Tea Time Terror need to win. First match, we got Dennis versus Tom. That's been a pretty good game. I think Dennis has been playing super well lately, so I'm going to give a slight edge to Dennis. But definitely could go either way. Tom is a very good player. Next, we got Potato Chan versus Exploding Donkey. It's another matchup where like both of these players are kind of more like up and coming, not like established. So definitely could go either way. I honestly have no idea. I'll give like slight edge to. I have no clue. I'm just gonna call that one a wash. Squirtle versus Sice. I'm surprised that Squirtle is playing Sword Shield. I feel like he's not as good at Sword Shield as he is at Sun Moon, but obviously he's still really good. I'm pretty sure he plays like really high in seasonal. So it's hard to really bet against Squirtle as just such a good tour player. But I know Sice like is hard ladder grinding like all the time, so definitely not impossible. But edge to Squirtle. Elo versus Cave. This is a pretty good one. I feel like Elo's been having kind of a hard time the last few weeks. I'm not really sure why. He started off doing pretty well. I mean, as long as he builds something to bring versus that like Charizard, Gardevoir team that Cave brings every single Sun Moon series, I think Elo will win. But overall, I think that's gonna be a pretty good series and definitely fun to watch. Two pretty known guys in the community. I actually think I'd give Cave a slight edge, but obviously Elo could win, and I think is also a better builder. So we'll see. This is a good one. Rosa, Felucia. Rosa will probably just win, but I think that will definitely be pretty fun series to watch. And actually, I don't know. I mean, I like to think that Rosa would win. She has a lot of knowledge about the tier, but that should be a pretty good series. I don't know if they're going to take it that seriously, even though they should, because Rosa obviously needs to win. But next, we got TI versus OM. I think OM will probably win. I don't know where Immortals is getting teams from. I guess somebody's giving them to him. Because I don't know if he really plays Zoras. Simbo versus Holy Confirmed. I don't really know much about either of these guys. I have no idea who will win. No clue at all. I don't know how is Simbo been doing well. Where's Simbo? 3-3. That's not bad. I don't know. I have no clue. Holy Confirmed beat some pretty good players. Maybe I'll give a slight edge to Holy Confirmed. And then PA versus X-Jolith. I think PA will just win. PA is pretty good and consistent. So that gives me a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to give a 5-3 to Tea Time. Then last matchup, we got the Pults versus Rhyperiors. First matchup, Lucky Piper, Dog Knees. I think Dog Knees has been playing pretty well, right? I thought Dog Knees, like... There's some guy I watched who I didn't know earlier, who I was impressed with playing. Let's see, how did Dog Knees do versus all this? Beat Canalist, lost to Waylaid. Beat Pancake, lost to VG. Not bad. These are actually... Oh yeah, I can edit this. But alright, so I think that'll be pretty good. Lucky Piper is... I mean, they just straight up didn't try in seasonal. And I feel like they've been losing some series, but I still think Lucky Piper is really good. I think that'll be a good match. I'll give the slight edge to Lucky Piper, but like I'm talking like 55-45 again. KJ Das versus Rai. I am sorry, Kim, but Rai's probably winning. I don't know about that one. I think that's kind of a lopsided matchup, but we'll see. And then we got the Shadow Claw versus Jokra. That's going to be a pretty good game. That's Alice, I'm pretty sure. That'll be a pretty good series, but I feel like the Shadow Claw has been kind of doing super well lately, so I'll give that one a Shadow Claw. Got Raining Inside versus Whale Jesus. Raining Inside's been playing relatively well. Yeah, I'm in a high-key flame Raining Inside here. I drafted him because he was Italian, and then he straight up said that he didn't want to play in the tour because he just wanted to get traded to the Dragapults, which is kind of a scumbag move, in my opinion. I mean, I give up his chance to be on the good team, but whatever. Guess he cares more about being with his friends and winning championships. So yeah, I'm gonna give the edge to Well Jesus. Blaziken Ima. I feel like Blaziken has been getting kind of slapped around, which is weird because he's pretty good. And Ima's a really good player, and I think Ima's other tours are all done, and he's been chilling. So I'm gonna call that one a wash. I think that will be one of the better series to watch from this. Endall versus Robin. I think Robin's playing really well. It should be a Robin win. But I mean, obviously Endall has Dom, so we'll see. I still think Robin wins. GG OPW versus Makis. I didn't know Makis plays black and white. I think that one's probably going to be a GGW OPW win. And then last one, we got DPP 187 Fan versus Jordy. Pretty sure Fan wins that one too. So I just gave them a what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 5. So as you can see, that puts literally all the teams I need to win at 5 wins. But because of the Dragapults already differential, I think Dragapults will make it in. And then, did I say Dustox were going to win? I think I did, right? I can't even remember now. I'm pretty sure I said Dustox were going to win. So if Dustox beat the Picos, Dustox will make it. And so those are going to be my 4 teams, right? I'm going to say us, Rays, Dragapults. Oh, wait, they wouldn't make it because the Terrors would make it because they won. Yeah, so I'm taking these these teams up top right here. And then Dustox would be 5th, and then Picos, then Rhyperiors, then Go-Goats. That is my prediction for final regular season standings. Then maybe I'll make another video about playoff matchups and all that stuff. But yeah, I thought that was that's my prediction for it. I can't remember what I predicted in the beginning of the year. I'm pretty sure I predicted like us, Pults, Terrors, top 3, and I'm pretty sure I said on the edge teams were like Rhyperiors, Picos, Rays. So I'll have perfectly predicted, I think, 3 of the teams, which is not bad. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, I just crushed my funny bone. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'll start uploading a little bit more since I'm just chilling at home with this whole like quarantine thing. But yeah, if you have any other opinions on what you think, things I said wrong, feel free to comment them and whatnot. I'll read them all. But I'll see you guys hopefully soon. I'm gonna try to upload at least one more video this week. And so until next time, peace.